And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to BWTM Sports Live. Tonight we're doing something a little different. The return of Tyson Fury. I hope you can hear me nice and clearly and nice and loud. Normally I do the audio commentary. Tonight I'm still going to do the audio commentary, but for a change, you're going to see my voice. You'll see my face, and you'll actually hear me doing the commentary at the same time. So a little different experience tonight, just mixing it up a bit as we continue to prepare for the launch of BWTM online TV station. So in the time being, we'll just be doing this live tonight. I'll be doing the audio commentary. Let me get my collar up right for tonight. Quick announcements before we start tonight, just to let you know that there's a notification and video. There's a video I've put out about notifications and subscribing. Make sure you watch that video. In that video, it shows you exactly how to hit the subscribe button and how to do the notification bell. So that makes sure you do not miss out on a video, a live video, or the rest of it. You don't miss out on it. So that's for you. Perfect. Right. Let's see what else we've got here this evening. Yes, Mr. 100 Boxing UK. Please, if you're in the room, let us know how you feel about tonight. We'll be adding your comments during the live commentary for Fury versus Seferi. Before we do Seferi, got a bonus for you tonight. We're going to be doing Maurice Hooker versus our friend Terry Flanagan. Going to try and be a double two-weight world champion. Let me just clear the screen for you. Get this cleaned up nicely for tonight's show. Should have done it earlier. There we go. Not that it's made much of a difference. So yeah, we're going to be doing this tonight. So let us know where you are in the world. We'll give you a shout out. As always, we give you the shout out. And let us know where you are from in the world. And we'll definitely give you that shout out. Wagwan! Sona 22 full. Good to see you in the room. Don't be shy. Let us know where you are in the world. And retweet, share the video, like the video, put it on your Facebook page. Those people who don't have BT Sports may want to listen to the commentary. They've got it tonight. So the return of Tyson Fury. You've all heard my thoughts on the fight tonight. Well, it's not a fight. It's not even an exhibition bout. Evening from the Midlands. Yes, good evening from the Midlands. Hope that you're well. So we're just getting ready for Terry Flanagan versus Maurice Hooker. I don't know why I want to call him Maurice Blocker, because Maurice Blocker was a fighter back in the 80s. Maurice Blocker used to fight one of my favourite fighters, Simon Brown, the welterweight fighter. But yeah, good evening to everybody. This is live from BT Sports. I'm watching it live on BT Sports. So before people think I've got a Glasgow again, mate. Good to see you in the room. East Midlands in the house. Yes. We're just getting pictures of Terry Flanagan as he's preparing for a world title fight. I think it's for the vacant world title. I haven't seen much of Maurice Hooker. What I have seen, long arms, big puncher. So Flanagan, you know, he's a southpaw, but he's got to be careful tonight. Fury to lose, LOL. Well, that would be a shock if Fury lost tonight, eh? Would be a shock. But listen, Fury's track record against much shorter guys isn't the greatest. Yes, he wins, but he doesn't look great. And if this Seferi can take Fury 4 or 5 rounds and he has Fury running around the ring, it's not going to look good. Fury's got to get this guy out of there as quick as possible. Literally, the first minute of the fight, he's got to hit him hard and get him out of there. I sincerely hope that the Gypsy King does it. There's been far too much promotion for this fight. Far too much. Tyson should have been doing an undercard fight for this sort of fight. It's disgusting that Tyson is main event. His fight is more important than Terry Flanagan versus Maurice Hooker for a world title fight. It's unbelievable. He needs rounds. People are saying he needs rounds. But are you serious? Are you saying that this guy, Seferi, is going to give him rounds? Are you serious? Are you saying this is the guy? You know, you're walking into ring as the linear heavyweight champion of the world. You are numero uno. Hey, Ingram, I saw your dog bait interview. Are you preparing for a fight? You're looking slim. I don't think so, mate. I think the camera is deceiving. But I'm getting in shape. Not boxing anymore, but I'm into shape. That blonde is smoking hot. That blonde's name is Melissa from Melt PR. A very lovely lady, Melissa from Melt PR. Shout out to Melissa. She was the reason behind us getting the first interview with Isaac Dogba. No chance, Ingram. Seferi will be Jurjai 2.0. He made a better performance than Jurjai. Remember, Jurjai got knocked down by a jab. So, right, they're just announcing the two fighters. I can't tell you what to expect yet. I've seen Flanagan a few times fight. Very tricky sort of customers, southpaws, they always are. I don't see much about him. We'll know in the first couple of rounds exactly what this fight is about. If, you know, with punchers, I don't know much about Hooker. But what I do know is if he's a puncher and he relies on his punching power, if Flanagan can frustrate and stop him from stop getting hit from this guy, it'll be interesting. Of course, with those guys that are very big at the weight, one of the things you must do is work the body, landing good body shots. Manuel Shah could not KO Seferi. Well, I think Manuel Shah, with all due respect, Manuel Shah has never been noticed as a big puncher. They're just giving tribute to two of the greatest guys in British boxing. Brendan Ingle, who I call the greatest and still remains the greatest British trainer. For me, the greatest British trainer. And then they'll talk about Dean Francis, a guy that I wouldn't say I idolized, but it was a guy I loved watching box. And we did a special thing on Dean Francis. Oh, they're doing one on Danny Watts as well. 1973 to 2008 is a really bad time for boxing at the moment. So 3 people passed away, of course. And Scott Westgarth as well. Another one. It's a really hard year for boxing. Really hard year. So just paying tribute there to Brendan Ingle, Danny Watts, and Dean Francis. Bell just going off the count of 10. So now they're bringing the 2 guys in the ring. So for me, Flanagan's got to come at this guy from angles. But this guy's got long arms. So Flanagan's going to have to find a way of not being at the end of the right hand and be on at the angles. Okay, so here we go. The man from America, Maurice. Keep calling him Blocker. Maurice Hooker making his way to ring. I noticed very dangly arms, long arms. I haven't seen this guy box before. They say he's a puncher and he's huge at the weight. So it'll be interesting. Flanagan is moving up in weight. I don't know if this is Maurice Hooker the champion. I'm sure this is for a vacant title. I could be wrong. Maurice Blocker, yeah, you remember Maurice Blocker, right? Back from the 80s. He was a good fighter, Maurice Blocker, man, back in the day. So Maurice Hooker's in the ring with white and red sort of like hoodie on, saying a little prayer, wearing the Everlast. Shout out to Everlast. So obviously, yeah, it's and there's Flanagan, sponsored by Rochdale Glass. And Moda, it looks like Turbo. Terry Flanagan, unbeaten in, I don't know, 34, 35 fights. But nobody knows who the hell he is. And he'll become a 2-weight world champion. He could become a 2-weight world champion. And people still don't know who the hell he is. Let's hope this fight tonight gives Flanagan some recognition. You'd think he's fighting on the same bill as Tyson Fury, then yeah. Flanagan throwing uppercuts on the way to the ring. It's a big platform for him to perform tonight, Flanagan. So, good old WBO. Terry is 33-0 and unknown outside Manchester. Frank Warren is a terrible promoter these days. Yeah, it's the vacant WBO title. Let's look at this. So, height is Hooker 5'11", and the reach advantage. Hooker 80-inch reach advantage over Flanagan 71-inch. So Flanagan, for him, he needs to be on the inside of this fight. 23-16 by KO. He's unbeaten, I think, Hooker. And he looks like 3 draws, maybe. And Flanagan's like 33 fights and 13 by KO, so he's not a puncher. By the way, Manwar Shah is not a puncher. Manwar Shah is slow of hand and slow of foot. So Seferi not getting knocked out by Manwar Shah isn't something spectacular, unless you rate Manwar Shah, by the way. I expect Fury to literally flatten Seferi. Seferi. Well, it should be a safari. It's more of a circus than anything else. This guy does not give Fury rounds. And if he does give Fury rounds, it's an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. There are better guys that Fury could have had on a comeback fight. I'm not saying he needs to fight the top 10, but when you're talking about hyping a fight up and you're talking about going to emulate Muhammad Ali, and then you come back fighting a midget who's not even in the top 20 or the top 30 or the top 40, there's a problem. So the referee, the judges are Dion Duort from South Africa, Phil Edwards from Great Britain, and Jerome Jabacco from the United States. The referee is good old Terry O'Connor. He likes to stop a fight, doesn't he? Right. Who punches harder, Fury or Shah? Fury. Come on, man. You're comparing a guy who's Manwar Shah, who is, what, 6'2", 6'3" at best, against a guy 6'9" and almost 19 stone. And, yeah, I would like to think WBA regular is becoming more like an intercontinental belt. I have to agree with you there, Brian Jameson. But here we go, Maurice Hooker. Let's look at his record. Like again, 23 fights, 16 by KO. It says 0 losses. Well, it probably must be 3 draws. He's either drawn 3 fights or he's had 3 no contests. I ain't got a clue. But I don't know what those 3 were about. It's either draws or no contest. The former WBO champion at lightweight. So it's super lightweight. So it must be like welterweight. Good evening to those who joined in tonight. We'll give you a shout out. And now we're ready for Terry Flanagan in the blue corner. 33 fights, like I've said, 13 by KO. Not a big puncher. How tall is Tyson? Tyson's 6'9". Seferi is 5'11". Think about it. Will the fight be on here? No, this is live audio commentary. Tonight you're getting a video. I cannot show the fight. I'm not BT. I'll get in a lot of trouble with BT. So it's Flanagan versus Hooker for the vacant WBO Super Lightweight Championship, or for those who don't understand, the Light Welterweight Championship of the world. Yeah. Like welterweight. Round 1. And Flanagan moving from a southpaw stance, bouncing back and forth. Don't like this bouncing from Flanagan early. He's bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth. A lot of nervous energy there from Flanagan. And Hooker just hopping out of just an exploratory jab. Nothing much. Standing tall. Just trying to find the range. Flanagan bouncing, 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 bouncing. Not doing anything, just bouncing. Bouncing. Nice jab there from Hooker from the first round. Straight left there from Flanagan. Now we know straight away the Hooker is the puncher. On his shorts, Hooker, he's got the it's written Mo at the back of his shorts. So Flanagan bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. The question is, can Hooker box against southpaws. Flanagan is moving his feet, but his head is not moving. At the moment, Flanagan's moving his shoulders, he's moving his hands. Good straight left to the body from Flanagan, but he's not moving his head. I suspect if Hooker can throw the straight right hand down the pipe, Flanagan's head's going to be there to be hit because he doesn't move his head. His feet are moving, his waist's moving, but upper part of his body's head. He just walked onto a straight left there, Flanagan. He walked onto a straight right hand there. I'm telling you, look at this fight already. Hooker can land a straight right hand on Flanagan because straight right hand there from Hooker. He's just out of reach there. Straight right hand again and again. I'm telling you, if Hooker's any sort of puncher tonight, Flanagan's in big trouble. If he's any sort of puncher, because Flanagan's not moving his head and he's moving. He's moving straight onto the straight right hand of Hooker. What a name, Hooker. Mighty. It's the mighty Mo that he's got on the back of his trunks. Well, Mighty on the front, Mo at the back of his trunks. Sticking the jab out, two clash. So it's a straight left for Flanagan, the straight right for Hooker at the moment. I'd like to see, for Hooker, I'd like to see him throw the right down to the pipe and follow up with a left hook. I believe the left hook is his power punch. I could be wrong. But getting the jab, throw the right hand, and then let the left hook go on Flanagan. 1, 2, 3. Jab, straight down the pipe, and left. Because Flanagan's walking onto the right hand. He's walking onto the right hand. But he's got to close the range down somehow, Flanagan. Flanagan. What he's got to do, end of the first round. Flanagan got picked with a couple of straight right hands at the end of the first round. Great point here. Reverend Pickle says he shouldn't be getting right through this early, TJ Hooker. Well, he shouldn't. I don't think so. He's caught Flanagan with 3 straight right hands. Now, the reason why I'm making it notable early, like Flanagan is like this. He's like that, yeah, but he's bounced up and down. His head is not moving. Head's in the same place all the time. He's jumping up and down, but his head's in the same place from the southpaw stance. So he's bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. Trying to use the backhand, he's used a straight left hand. But what's happening is when he's trying to lift the straight left hand, he's open to the straight right hand. He's not moving his head. He's bouncing up and down, but he's not moving his head at all. This is round 2 coming out. So Flanagan's got to be able to make the adjustments. This is round 2. I do try and spot these things early for you boxing fans. So Flanagan's got to make the adjustments. He's got to either slip to his left or slip out the way. But Flanagan seems like he's really rushing to try and get inside on Hooker. And Hooker's come out in the second round. He's run 3 straight right hands, and Flanagan's eating them all up. He's not really got any power behind those shots so far. He's hitting Flanagan with a jab. He's hitting Flanagan with a straight right hand. And Flanagan is not blocking the jab or the right hand. Bearing in mind, there's almost a 10-inch reach, almost 10-inch reach advantage between Flanagan, or 9-inch reach advantage to be precise, between Flanagan and Hooker. And Hooker's just popping the jab, very cool and very calm and very lax. Polar opposites. Flanagan's very animated, really eager to get on the inside of Hooker. But the thing about Flanagan, straight right hand from Hooker there. Well, as I said, it's straight right hand. Flanagan felt that and backed up. I don't know what Flanagan's game plan is. There's no feints. He's coming in straight lines. Flanagan needs to be moving at angles, and he's getting clipped every time by that straight right hand. Again, he's caught by a right hand. Flanagan's going to get himself knocked out if he does not move off the line. He's on a straight line coming in every time to Hooker at the moment. Hooker's just taking a jab. He's pouring the jab, and then letting the straight right hand go. Flanagan's got to come at angles. That's the first thing. Second thing Flanagan must do, he's got to feint. He's just coming in straight lines and just throwing the backhand all the time. No feints, no jab. Where's Flanagan's jab? Where is Flanagan's jab? Every time he's letting Hooker, just allowing Hooker to just land the jab and set him up every time. There's no feints whatsoever. And actually Hooker himself, if Flanagan times him right, Hooker's quite open himself. Because when he drops that jab, he doesn't bring it right back. His jab is quite, he brings the jab out, but he doesn't bring it back straight away. He's quite slow at bringing the jab back. So if I were Flanagan, I'd look to move outside the jab, inside or outside of Hooker's jab, and look to throw a big left hand over the top of Flanagan of the jab. That's what Flanagan's got to do, over the top of Hooker's jab. Nice little combination here from Flanagan. He's got closer. Good straight left hand from Flanagan. But then Hooker answers back. Is Flanagan a puncher at world level? I'm not sure. But it's bouncing up and down from Flanagan. I don't understand it. He's bouncing. The guy's cross over the feet here. Again, Flanagan do lots of bouncing, lots of energy, a lot of bouncing, but actually not doing anything with the bounce. He's bouncing in front of Hooker, end of the round. And Flanagan gives him an old-fashioned stare as he goes back to the corner. I don't know what he's giving an old-fashioned stare for. You're getting hit with a right hand clean over and over and over again. The first round, you got clipped the right hand. The second round, you got rocked by the right hand. So that obviously tells me you and your camp have to think, okay, this guy's right hand's a problem. We've got to stay away from that right hand. Let's move towards the jab and keep away from the right hand. Sky Sports should hire you. Thank you so much. Scared the shit out of me then, says Isto. Terry will knock him out with a piece of an uppercut. This is why he's not main event. Terry's 2 up. Remember, it's Fish Eye's show. Hooker 10-9. You guys are terrible. So, good straight left hand there from Flanagan, and we've seen in the replay there. But nice from BT Sports not to show Flanagan getting rocked by a straight right hand. This is round 3. I hope Hooker is not relying on the judges to win this fight tonight. Good straight left hand there from Flanagan. And that 1-2 there from Flanagan. That's nice from him. Sharp. This is a better round for Flanagan in round 3. Oh, good 1-2 there from Hooker. The question Flanagan's also got to ask Hooker now, is he only one pace? Is he going to stay at this pace all the time? Is he relaxed behind the jab and the right hand? Is Hooker at one pace all the time? Is the only pace he can box at? Or can Flanagan move up to another gear? Can he pick his feet up? Can he get his punches off faster? If Flanagan has another gear, can Hooker stay with him? That's the question. Because Hooker's very relaxed at the moment. And to me, I'd like to know whether he really is just relaxed or he just is so laid back he could fall asleep in there. Because there's no real urgency from Hooker. All the urgency is from Flanagan. So if you want to say, to score this fight and say, well, okay, Flanagan's more urgent, that's why he's winning the fight. Well, yeah, you'd have a point. But that's the only point there. I think Hooker is up for me. Good straight left hand from Flanagan. This is a good round for Flanagan so far in round 3. Sharp with the backhand. And Hooker still boxing the same relaxed way. Flanagan, good straight left jab there from Hooker. Oh, Flanagan slipped him now. It's a nice little move there. Made Hooker miss, but didn't make him pay. Hooker's got to start picking his feet up because Flanagan's his stance is just a little wider now. So he's looking to put power in shots. Anytime you see a fighter open his legs up more, his stance up wider, means he's looking to land power shots. So look for him to try and land bigger power shots on the left hand. The other thing you've got to think about, if he's a big guy at the weight, which he's got long arms and big for the weight and big frame, I'd like to see Flanagan start working the body of Hooker. Start working at the body of Hooker to see whether he's struggled to make the weight or not. Big left hand, big right hand inside there. Thankfully, Flanagan this round has taken what Hooker's got because it's all been straight shots. Flanagan's winning this round at the moment because Hooker is still just boxing in his very one-paced style. It's good straight left hand here from Flanagan. For somebody who's doing a lot of talking before the fight, they were saying he was going to smash Flanagan and all the rest of it. Oh, he's hurt Flanagan there again, I think, slightly. I'd like to see Hooker pick his feet up and put a combination together on Flanagan and see Flanagan and put Flanagan on the back foot. That's what I'd like to see. Keep Flanagan at the end of the jab. End of the round, I'd give Flanagan that round just for more punches landed from him. He does have gas, says Reverend Pickles. He will pick up the pace, but TJ Hooker is looking good. Please don't ask for links in the room. It's just pure disrespectful, one. And two, if I had links, I certainly would be sharing it with you because there's so many squealers in boxing. If I did say share a link with you, I'd probably get squealed upon. But the fact of the matter is I'm watching it on TV. So there's no links tonight. This is round 4. Good straight right hand there. I'm telling you, Hooker's got the power to stop Flanagan. I'm telling you. Came up nice and fast, round 4. Hooker with a nice straight right hand. Flanagan with a nice left hand and then turns Hooker. Spins him round, almost Maidana style when he did it against Broner. I think Flanagan's warmed up now. This is round 4. But I always get the feeling that straight right hand is going to give Flanagan problems. I've seen Flanagan land on Hooker, but I haven't seen him hurt Hooker. I've seen Hooker being hurt by Flanagan a few times. The Tyson fight, I suppose, is meant to be after this one. Oh, good right hand there from Hooker. Timed Flanagan well. Flanagan took it. Flanagan needs to make sure he's on the inside of these shots and not on the end of the straight right hand. Because if he is, he's in some trouble. Straight left hand there from all the heads coming together, and Flanagan barges Hooker against the ropes, and Hooker spits out. He spits out where he got hit in the head, hit in the mouth with a headbutt. Here comes Hooker now, throwing a combination there. He's not. Hooker's got mad now. He's going and throwing straight right hands to the body of Flanagan and then one to the head. Right now, Hooker has shown he's got another gear. Again, another headbutt there from Flanagan. Use of the head from Flanagan, and the referee doesn't say much to him. But Flanagan's used the head twice in 30 seconds. The ref said nothing. Hooker now seems to have a bit more energy about him. He got a bit mad now. Flanagan's got Hooker mad. So Hooker's now throwing shots. Straight left hand from Hooker. He's throwing his shots now, Hooker, a bit more. So this fight is more interesting because Hooker now is picking his feet up now. And now his technique, I must say now, his winging is hooking now. And maybe you saw Hooker actually on the pads, but his hook looked kind of weird. Hooker now up on his toes a bit. He looks a bit more animated this round. He's now throwing the wide left hook, sort of like jab come hook. Flanagan's in this fight now. But every so often you think there's a good right hand there again from Hooker. I think Flanagan's awoken a line here in Hooker only because of them 2 headbutts. Because Hooker before was just boxing. Nice, good combination here from Flanagan. Caught Hooker's attention and around. Both guys touch gloves and go back to the corner. Hooker is up so far, but remember, this fight is in the UK. It's not in America. So I forget them scorecards. Let's see, watch Flanagan there. His head goes in there. Watch him again. And he goes with the head again. And the referee does nothing, says nothing. Fair play to Hooker, they didn't make a meal of it. If I were Hooker, I'd have made a meal of it. World title fight as well. Flanagan goes fly now. Good big left right hand there from Hooker. And another big right from Hooker. Flanagan took 2, 3 big right hands. 4 big right hands. Oh, my good Lord. Flanagan's still coming forward. He's still using his head. And another right hand. Flanagan, I'm going to say something. He's a hooligan. I mean, he's getting little shots and he's using his head. And he's using his head again. Oh, my Lord. What's the referee doing? The referee said nothing. 4 headbutts now. Flanagan's coming in with his head. It's real dirty fighter, Flanagan. Real dirty, yeah. I hope the referee's not going to have a word with Hooker now. It's got a bit nasty and the referee's pulling them together. Referee needs to have a word with Flanagan for these headbutts. There's 3 headbutts already I've seen. 2 from the last round. And actually 2 in this round and 4 headbutts. Disgusting from Flanagan. Flanagan's a dirty fighter. I don't care. Starts getting dirty when he starts getting hit with big shots. And he goes again with the head. What is Flanagan doing? This referee's... What is Terry O'Connor doing? That's 5 headbutts I've seen from Flanagan. I'm all for trying to win a fight, yeah? I'm all for that. Good straight right hand from Hooker now. I hope Hooker wins this fight now. Down blasted cheating Flanagan. Right hand again from Hooker. And another right hand from Hooker. Hooker cannot miss Flanagan with a straight right hand. Good right hand again from Hooker. Now Flanagan's got him in a headlock. Oh, my Lord. What is this referee doing? You know what? I tell you, if Flanagan gets knocked down, the referee will pick him up, take him back to the corner. Well, now a straight right hand again. Hooker's winning this round and winning it big for me. Now Hooker's got him in a headlock and Flanagan used the head yet again. And the referee said nothing about it. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Terry O'Connor, you should be ashamed of yourself. Absolutely disgusting. Straight right hand again there from Hooker. And a big right hand again from Hooker. Flanagan is just a sitting duck for the right hand. There goes Flanagan again, this time pushing his head into the chest of Hooker. You know what? I give Hooker all the credit in the world. He's been hit headbutt after headbutt after headbutt, headbutt in his chest, headbutt in his face, and he's still kept composed. Now another headbutt from Flanagan. And what you guys fail to understand is them headbutts can get a guy concussed because they're getting hit with the head. They're using their head to concuss. And it goes again on the inside. What is the referee doing? And I understand a clash of styles, yeah, and feet getting tied up and the occasional headbutt. I understand that because of styles. But that's blatant headbutting. Good round there from Hooker. Flanagan should have been deducted about 4 points in that round. I've given Flanagan 1 round, says Adam. All these headbutts are scoring on Frank's scorecard. This is reckless boxing from him. Reckless boxing. Absolutely reckless from Flanagan, as Jim Watt would say. Where's Jim Watt when you need him? What is this? Look at this. Hooker is outboxing Flanagan. He's giving a boxing lesson. And Flanagan is resorting to roughhouse tactics, headbutts. The only thing Flanagan ain't yet done yet is UFC need him. That's the only thing he ain't done yet. He's done the headlocks. He's done the headbutt. I'm just waiting for the knee. And when them headbutts going, there's also a possibility a fighter can get mild concussion. This is serious stuff here. Good jab from Hooker. Hooker now working on the inside now. Furious exchange inside. If I'm telling Hooker, I'm saying, listen, man, got a straight right hand there from Hooker. If I'm Hooker, I'm saying, you know what? It's train. I'm saying, you know what? They're not going to give you anything tonight, son. You're going to have to take it from Flanagan. You have to knock this guy out tonight. Forget about the judges. You see the referee's not even helping you. You got to knock this guy out. Straight left hands again. Hooker can't miss Flanagan with a right hand. He can't. Another big right hand there. Hooker, every time Hooker throws a straight left hand, straight right hand, now he hits him with a jab straight. Every time Hooker decides to throw a punch now, Flanagan's getting nailed. Another straight right hand from Hooker. Another straight right hand from Hooker. And then kind of like a hook from Hooker. A right hook from Hooker. Funny. I'm going to have to call it Maurice because Hooker ain't working. And another headbutt again from Mr. Flanagan. What, 7 headbutts? And then he throws a straight left hand. So, you know, I'm telling you now, if Flanagan were to stop Hooker based on headshots, it's going to be because he headbutts. I'm surprised Hooker isn't mildly concussed at the moment. And it's not because of Flanagan's punching. It's because of Flanagan's head. Flanagan tries to throw a straight left inside. All that bouncing has stopped from Flanagan, by the way. He's now holding his feet more. Straight right hand again from Hooker. One of these right hands are going to get a reaction, I'm telling you, because you can't keep taking right hand after right hand after right hand. Hooker should be winning this fight. I'm sorry. I don't know how you scored fight any other way. Flanagan's got hit with right hand after right hand after right hand. Clean right hands as well. Good. Push him off of him. Back him up now. Oh, Hooker just starts putting Flanagan. A good right hand again from Hooker. Flanagan tried his own left inside there as well. I don't like cheaters in the sport. I hate it. Hooker looking for that right hand. He's looking for that straight right hand. But I'd like to see Hooker put a right hand left hook combination together. If I'm Hooker, I say, you know what? Give me something on that left hook, son. Give me something on that left hook. If I'm Hooker, I say, you know what? Hooker's straight now. I say, you know what? When you throw that straight right hand, throw the jab, throw the right hand, give me something on that left hook and bring back that right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm Hooker. So what I'm basically saying to Hooker, at the moment, Hooker's just hitting with a straight right hand. So what I want to see Hooker do is fake with a jab, lure Flanagan in, hit him with a straight right hand, right, down the pipe, bring the left hook in, and then shoot the straight right hand back down again. So even if Flanagan has got a good chin, you hit him. Fake him in, fake him, let Flanagan come in, straight right hand, left hook, right hand combination. So straight right hand, left hook, straight right hand down the middle. Flanagan's not, because Flanagan, he gets hit to the left or the right hand, and that's all he does. He gets hit and he goes back in position. He doesn't try and block, he doesn't move his head out of the way, so he's there for a 1, 2, 3 combination. There's pictures here of Tyson Fury in his dressing room. Just seeing Asgar there with Tyson Fury. Hooker's got to use he's got to bring the left hook into his straight right hand there from Hooker. Short, straight right hand. I think that might hurt Flanagan, you know. I think that right hand hurt Flanagan. Oh, another right hand. I think that right hand staggered Flanagan for a second there. Hooker's got to get onto Flanagan now. Flanagan is cut. Good. Good. You don't like cheat too much. That's what happens when you're cheating. Flanagan's face is cut. He's got a big cut down his forehead and a big right hand there from Hooker. Flanagan fights back now, forcing Hooker back. Good. You cheat too damn much. You damn teething. You and the teething referee. Flanagan now uses his elbow into Hooker's face and pushes Hooker onto the floor. Disgusting. Forearm as well. Forearm into the chin of Hooker. Hooker just shakes his head. Hooker's got to do something now. Flanagan's face is a bloody mess. And Hooker now he's clubbing him with right hands on the inside. Flanagan holding on. Flanagan's face is a bloody mess. And here comes Flanagan now trying to stop him. Nice little uppercut inside it for Flanagan. It's a war now. But Flanagan's face has got a mess. Blood right down the front of his face. But Hooker now backing up. I think Flanagan hurt him there. Here comes Flanagan. Combination. And Hooker seems hurt for a moment. But I'm not sure if he's hurt or it's them headbutts. Flanagan, 2 straight right hands there from Hooker. Then a hook. Then a right hand. Flanagan's face is a bloody mess. And another right hand. I thought Hooker put a combination together here. Flanagan looks all over the place here. Here comes Hooker. Good left hand and a right here. Both guys are rocked. What a round, the 7th. Flanagan's unbeaten record is under threat here in a major way. And to be honest, he's got a headbutt, he's got a cut. Now that's what happens. Karma there. Both guys. And Flanagan tries a left hand there. Both guys look absolutely knackered suddenly. Flanagan using the elbow again and the head, in fact. Again, but Flanagan's face is a bloody mess. Hooker's got to take advantage of it and keep hanging out the straight left hand. And again, another left and a right and a left. Flanagan's face a mess. Another left hand from Hooker. And a big right hand there from Hooker. He's now relaxing, landing the right hands, one after the other. And Flanagan just walking straight into it. Straight lines. And again, Hooker just line him up, making Flanagan miss. Hooker just waiting. Big right hand again. Straight right hand down the middle. Why doesn't he put something on the left hook? Flanagan looks absolutely exhausted. Remember, Flanagan's moved up in weight as well now. And now there's a cut. Now, that's what happens when you've been cheating and trying to headbutt people all the time. That's what happens. Now, Flanagan's got a big cut down his, right on his forehead. That's because he's been headbutting all the time. That's what happens when you keep teething. The referee should have 4 or 5 times should have told Flanagan about using his head. But good. I'm glad. And I don't feel sorry for him. 1 second. Sorry, Frank. That was a head clash. Ha ha! It was actually a head clash. Both guys clashed heads. And that actually was an accidental clash of heads. Ironically, an accidental clash of heads. Whereas before, Flanagan was deliberately using his head. Well, if he wasn't deliberately using his head, I don't know what he was doing. So it's a great round. Flanagan looked absolutely exhausted. The thing is, Flanagan's moved up in weight now, yeah? And this guy is a big light welterweight. So this may have, this actually may have a, this is round 8. And out they come. It's a war now. Both guys standing in center ring. Now they tied up. So the physically bigger man, Hooker, may have the advantages here. May. Hooker digging shots into the body as he's been tied up. By the way, Barry Jones has got this fight draw. I don't know what you're watching, Barry. Love you, man. But sorry. Straight right hand there. And another right hand there from Hooker. A right hand again. And another right hand. Another right hand. Straight left there from Flanagan. And another straight left from Flanagan. And Hooker just bounces back for a second. Good right hand again from Hooker. I actually don't want to see this fight again, by the way. I don't want to see no damn rematch. I do not want to see Hooker versus Flanagan too. Sorry. Straight right hand there from Hooker. Hooker now working the body as well. Digging body shots into Flanagan. I don't know if Flanagan can do 12 rounds. I'm sorry. Good uppercut inside there from Hooker. Hooker working on the inside and this slashing shot from the outside. I don't know if Flanagan's going to do 12 rounds at this rate. He looks gone already, to be honest. He's fighting on instinct. Again, use to the head there, Flanagan. Leaning on Hooker. Hooker looks big right hand there from Hooker again. Straight right. Good straight left right combination from Flanagan there. Flanagan using the head again. Oh, combination there. I would love to turn the camera around, but you're not going to fix my YouTube channel for me afterwards, are you? Sorry. Straight left hand to the body from Flanagan. Hooker pushes him off. Hooker's still very relaxed. Straight right hand. Again, Flanagan's face is a bloody mess. Worse than it was before. I'm telling you, if the fight was the other way around, it was Hooker's face a mess. Good 1, 2, 3 combination. Finally, Hooker puts a combination together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 down the middle. Then a left hook. Beautiful combination. Flanagan's face is Absolute batter around, I'm telling you. I don't know how I don't know how referee's still letting this fight go on. I really don't. But of course, he's the home fighter, Flanagan. Nice combination. Yeah, there are people in here who would love to see my channel got taken down. Not happening. Flanagan's getting done. You know what I mean? I had no problems with Flanagan, right? Until he started using the headbutts and the referee teething Terry O'Connor. I'm not having it. I don't care if he's British. I don't care if he's American. Wrong is wrong. I just want to see a good, clean fight. I don't want to see people using headbutts and using headbutts as an advantage to win a fight. No. No. This fight is this world. Boxing is dangerous. Is 77-77. Barry Jones, I love you, brother. I really do. But I don't know how you scored this fight 77-77. Of course, you've got to score it that way because you're on the payroll, son. That's what happens. This is round 9. Good straight right hand and a left hook there. I'm telling Hooker's team, throw the right hand and the left hook because Flanagan won't see the left hook coming. Straight right hand, left hook combination. That will knock Flanagan out because he won't see it coming. He can see the right hands. Bring the left hook in. Bring the left hook in afterwards. That's what he's got to do. Flanagan with straight left hands in this round. So what I'm saying is for Hooker, straight right hand, left hook, right hand. All short shots. But Hooker's got a slashing left hook, you see. I'm not sure he's technically great, Hooker, with actually as his hooks. He throws slashing hooks. There goes Flanagan using the forearm to push Hooker's chin up. Nice shot there from Hooker to the body. Flanagan in close. And Hooker digs one into Flanagan's body. Good combination. 1, 2, 3, 4 from Hooker. Through the guard of Flanagan. And again. And again. Then turns Flanagan. Using the jab. Nice stuff. My criticism of Hooker, I'd like to see more digging that jab in rather than just putting it out there. I'd also like to see Hooker, and when he's throwing the jab, I'd like to see him have a bit more. His jab is too predictable. I'd like to see Hooker either use faster jabs or slower jabs or feint Flanagan in. Not a lot of feinting from Hooker. And he's got, what, a 9-inch reach advantage. He should be keeping Flanagan at the end of that jab, pinging him with a right hand. Flanagan walks into another straight right hand. Hooker's winning this round for me. Now a straight right hand. Again, Flanagan jumps into it. Flanagan keeps jumping into his right hand all the time. Now Flanagan gets pushed against the ropes. Kind of like Ricky Hatton when he got done by Mayweather. He got thrown into ropes there by Hooker. Big right hand there again, and Flanagan takes it. Oh, my Lord. I do not understand how Flanagan is 33-0. I really don't. I'm sorry. Good left hook there. Flanagan's missing again. Flanagan's tied. He's tied. He really is. Now, the other thing, if I'm hooking, I'd lean on Flanagan. Time out even further. Start digging body shots in. End of the round. Another hook around for me. No bias, real talk. Terry O'Connor wanting to upset Frank Warren. Loving you working with so much. Flanagan can't box for shit. What round is it? I think we're coming into round 10 now, people. Every day I wake up and I think, God, we never have to watch Flanagan versus Collar. Shit, man. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I mean, what? Oh, dear. This is terrible. I don't know how you can put Flanagan and Ricky Hatton in the same breath. How do you put Ricky Hatton and Flanagan in the same breath, please? How do you? You just don't. I just saw Asgar in the changing rooms with Tyson Fury. Everybody knows that Asgar is very close to the channel. Shout out to Asgar with Tyson Fury. Straight right hand there with Asgar from Hooker. This is round 10. The face of Flanagan has cleared up miraculously. Flanagan lost the last round, according to Barry Jones' scorecard. So Hooker's winning this fight by 1 round, believe it or not. Hooker is back to that very relaxed style. Very relaxed. Tell you what, Hooker's a decent fighter. Hooker's a decent fighter. I just think his technique is a bit questionable at times. Flanagan, the tape was come off of Flanagan's glove. Let's see what happens now. Just looking at this very carefully, and they're back in boxing again. Straight right hand there from Hooker. I don't know how Flanagan's winning this fight because he ain't winning this fight. Straight right hand, nice left hook. Finally throws the left hook there, Hooker. Oh, they threw the right hand left hook combination there. Just missing Flanagan. But the left hook, the right left hook, right hand left hook combinations just come out there from Hooker for the first time. Like that. Here comes Flanagan with straight right, and Hooker just takes a step back. The crowd get excited, but I don't know why. Flanagan just bouncing in front of Hooker, but he's just waiting for Hooker to do something. But that isn't even nice body shot there from Hooker, and then Flanagan pushes him to the ropes. Straight left hand from Flanagan. Flanagan's work rate has gone right down. I think he's blagging these rounds now, Flanagan. I think he's spent. I think what's going on here now is Flanagan's just trying to get to 12 rounds so he can get to that points decision. That's what I think is going on here. Because Hooker is outboxing him. Hooker's touching him with a jab and hitting him with a right hand. Another right hand. Left hook this time, right hand combination. He's just pulled it off there. Left hook, right hand combination. What I've been asking for, Hooker's just pulled it out. Nice throwing a right hand to the body as well, Hooker. Left hook again now. And Flanagan's rushing forward now. But not catching Hooker with anything significant. Oh, big left hand there at the end of the round from Flanagan. But it probably looks worse than it actually was. Because Hooker was actually moving backwards. I can't wait to see your face when Flanagan wins. Yeah. Robo-dope Flanagan to switch up around 12. Oh, my God. How dare Frank Warren say this is the Ricky Hatton moment, like when Ricky Hatton beat Costa. Nowhere close. Oh, my Lord. Ricky Hatton, when he fought Costa, that was a great night. And everybody knew who the hell Costa and Hatton were. By the sound of this, Hooker is a hooker. Yeah, he's a hooker. Not very good hooker, but he's an okay hooker. This is round 11, and Hooker has come out from a barrage of punches to body and head of Flanagan. And Flanagan just nods his head. I don't know what was said to Hooker, but I think he's calling it. Oh, big left and right hand combination from Hooker there. Like somebody just said to Hooker, you know what? Get out there and get this guy. Big left, big right hand from Hooker. But Flanagan takes it. Oh, my Lord. Left hook. Jeez. Flanagan. Oh, my good Lord. I don't know how Flanagan's still upright. I got no idea. Hooker ain't no puncher. Not the puncher they've advertised him as. Oh, good left hand back from Flanagan, though. See, I'm not biased. Good combination back, Frank Warren. Cheering Flanagan on, as he would do. It's his fighter. I'm probably cheering on Terry O'Connor as well. Sorry, Frank. It's just not. I'm not having it tonight. Left hook inside. Flanagan. But Hooker started the round. Fantastic. Left hand and right hand combination inside from Hooker. I tell you something, Hooker's inside work ain't too bad. For somebody who's got a 9-inch reach advantage, he's not too bad inside. Flanagan's gloves got loose as well. What is going on? Can't they tape a glove? Combination from Hooker on the inside. He's out working Flanagan on the inside. Beautiful work. He's beating from the outside and he's beating him up on the inside. Don't tell me Flanagan's winning this round. I like what Hooker's doing. He is not. He's making sure the last rounds count. At least one American team's come over here with some sense about him. Left hook inside from Hooker. I love what Hooker is doing tonight. I really do. Combination, little uppercut inside and a right hand. Flanagan just looking for a break on the inside, and Hooker's still trying to throw shots. Flanagan throws a sloppy combination on the inside. And Hooker still wants to work. It's Flanagan with a combination again. I'm telling you, Flanagan is spent. And that glove is loose again. And he's punching on the inside while holding. And the referee's still allowing Flanagan to go on. Here goes Flanagan on the inside. Nice little combination for Flanagan. Hooker just holding him up there. Flanagan misses with a big left hand and Hooker's working on the inside. Left hand, left hook again inside from Hooker. Great round there. Tremendous round from Hooker. Listen, Hooker's outworked Flanagan that round. Many Americans, when they come to the UK, for some reason, or Eastern Europeans, or anybody else that's non-British, come to England and for some reason they feel that they're just going to get the fight given to them. Hooker and his team have got it right. Rounds 9, 10, 11, they've outworked Flanagan. The last round, Hooker came out with a furious amount of punches. He stood in front of Flanagan and said, have all of this. Have it all. Have all of it. And he just beat Flanagan to the punch. On the inside, he's beaten Flanagan at mid-range. He's beaten Flanagan at long range. He's beaten Flanagan up close. I don't know what people are so excited about this Tyson Fury fight. It's Fury versus the midget, and I got no idea. 6'9" Tyson Fury versus 5'11" midget. Seferi, I call him. This is round 12, 12th and final round. And Flanagan's still there, and he comes out his own self, throwing combinations. Nice uppercut inside from Flanagan, and a left hook in the right hand, and here comes Flanagan. Always throwing punches, Flanagan, trying to get Hooker out of there. Where does he punch himself out there, though, Flanagan? Hooker smiles. He says, let's have it. Let's go. And he starts digging shots into Flanagan. Hooker uppercut, right hand combination. Jesus. Oh, Lord. How did Flanagan take those shots? Everything Hooker does is just better than Flanagan. And he's showing you three left hooks to body and head from Hooker on the inside in close. How the hell was a man who's got a 9-inch reach advantage able to get on the inside and throw such short punches? I understand. Very good. Left hook inside from Hooker. Then the right. I'm impressed with Hooker tonight. Long range, he's beat Flanagan. Mid-range, he's beat Flanagan. Up close, he's beat Flanagan. Another shot. 2 shots inside from Hooker. Now he's got Flanagan against ropes. Digs a body shot in. Push Flanagan back and whacked. Great uppercut on the inside there from Hooker. First time I saw that. Again, forearm treatment there from Flanagan. Should be a UFC fighter, man. All using forearm headbutts. Good straight right hand again. If you don't like it, change the channel, son. This is my channel. Don't tell me what to do. Good combination inside there. In fact, good night. Obviously not a boxing fan. Good straight right hand there. Again, buckles Flanagan's legs. And Flanagan now pushes Hooker through the ropes. What the hell is he doing? What is this guy doing? I don't know how this guy's a world. First of all, I don't know how Flanagan's a world champion. 1. 2, I don't know how he's been unbeaten for so damn long. Combination from Hooker, who's finishing strong here. Nice combination from Hooker. Outworking Flanagan. Hooker just wants to have another go at Flanagan. There he goes again, Hooker. Finishing strong as well. Flanagan used to the head again. Flanagan hold on for dear life here. Fight's gone to 12 rounds. Flanagan just holding on and kisses Hooker. Don't even jump up in the air saying you won that fight. Don't even try it. And Frank Warren, don't even say he won that fight. He got completely outworked, Flanagan. He got outworked from long range. He got outworked mid-range. He got outworked up close. I don't want to hear anything about Flanagan winning that fight. I don't want to hear anything about Flanagan winning that fight. Don't even raise your hands, Flanagan. You dirty cheat. In that fight for Flanagan, I saw the headbutt. I saw the forearm. I saw him pushing people through ropes. Them referees them judges better be doing a good job tonight. I'm telling you. That was a great fight there. Shout out to I'm going to give Flanagan his credit, to be fair, right? Despite the only thing that, sorry, pardon my French, that pissed me off about Flanagan, he used his head, he used his forearm. He didn't use his head once. He didn't use it twice. It must have been 6 times he used the head in 2 rounds, at least. And then he used the forearm as well, at least 3 times. Then he pushed his head through ropes. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Okay, it was a good fight. I don't like watching boxing with people trying to get unfair advantages using a headbutt. Flanagan had a nice little, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds face where he came forward. But other than that, I mean, Hooker tucked up nicely. The difference between Hooker and Flanagan, you watch the shots. Hooker was landing more cleaner shots on the inside. Watch it now. I'll show you now. There's Flanagan with a straight left hand. Look at this beautiful uppercut on the inside. And a right. You're just seeing better stuff here from Hooker. Flanagan did not win the battle on the inside. He didn't win the battle from the middle ground, and he didn't win the battle from long range. So how Flanagan wins this fight, I don't know. Yeah, Flanagan's tough. Yeah, well, he's tough. I don't care. There's no way Flanagan should be world champion. If he is, it's a disgrace. Frank Warren, I'm sorry. He should not win that fight. I'm sorry. Absolutely disgusting. The commentator scored it for Flanagan. How? The worst they could do is score this fight a draw. The worst. No, the worst they could do is score it for Flanagan. The least they could do is score the fight a damn draw. Come on. Come on. He got outworked. He got outpunched. He got outmuscled. He got beat up in it at times. No way. I'm looking at body language here, and Hooker's like, what the hell's going on here? no. Yes, Hooker won! Yeah! 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 Finally! A good decision. Well done. Well done, Hooker. Deserved to win the fight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hooker won the fight from the outside. He won the fight at mid-range. He won the fight up close. Flanagan did not win the fight, and cheaters should never win a fight. Sorry. Well done, Hooker. Good. No headbutt. No amount of headbutts won him that fight. Sorry. Well done. Well done, Hooker. Well done. Fair play to Flanagan. But good. Glad. I don't care if a split decision or a shit decision. The right man won. Yeah, fair play. Frank Warren said for congratulations. Well done, Hooker. Good man. Well done. Well done. Class act. Do you know what? Do you know what I like about this guy, Hooker? Because there were many times Hooker could have fell on the floor and rolled out. He could have complained about getting headbutted, but he got headbutted, but he kept fighting. Fair play. That's the character and the champion there. Well done. Absolutely fantastic performance for Hooker. He came here and he took the title. He ripped the title away. Flanagan's ready. He's ready to chip it out of the ring. Uh-oh. Warren's let loose. He said, what the F is going on here? What the F do you think you're doing? Warren just said it to Flanagan's team. What the F do you think you're doing? Let's see. Round 3 they're showing. They're going to show all of Flanagan's good work. Oh, Jesus. Good straight right hand there from Hooker. I hope they're not going to just show all Flanagan's work and justify why Flanagan won the fight. Because I've only seen Flanagan work here. There's the head. There's the clash of heads. But you know what I'm seeing about BT Sports here? They're showing all the stuff that Flanagan did, but they're not showing Flanagan headbutting the guy 4 or 5 times. This is what you call biased. Show us all the times Flanagan used his head. Huh? Why did you show those clips? Why are you showing these clips of Flanagan? To justify how Flanagan won this fight. He didn't win the fight. Oh, my Lord. They're now showing all the clips of Flanagan. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. They're showing Flanagan. Good. Anyway, I'm glad. I'm glad. Well done, Flanagan. Well done, Hooker. Look, Buns, just say well done, Hooker. Woodall, well done. And Dempsey will put it as it is. You ain't going to lie. Don't make excuses for Flanagan. He was not good enough. That's it. Don't tell me any crap about, oh, well, the move up in weight was too much for Flanagan. And, yeah, wasn't Flanagan's night. And, you know, I thought the judging was a bit harsh there on Flanagan. Don't give me that crap. Flanagan got beat from the outside. He got beat at long range. He got beat at mid-range. And more embarrassingly, he got beat up close. Paul Blessing. Hello, I'm watching from Brazil. Classic commentary. Thanks a lot. Will Crawford stop Jeff Horn or will win on points? Good question. I don't know yet. Now, very quickly, I can't hear the commentary, but if you want to let me know what's going on, please do let me know. We are now awaiting the return of the Mack. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I think Mark Morrison should be suing Tyson Fury for the return of the Mack. Now, what I don't understand, what in all this tonight, I don't understand what I don't understand what this serves tonight. I don't know how Seferi is meant to be a dangerous opponent. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And if he's a dangerous opponent, then Tyson Fury is not as good as everyone marks him out to be. Cambodia, shout out to Cambodia. Shout out to Belgium. Belgium in the house. This is the time, if you're in the room, 177 people, 181 people watching, let's give you a shout out. Shout out time now. If you're in the room, we'll give you a shout out. I'm sorry, but I don't see what this is not a fight. This is not even an exhibition match. It's disgusting. There's so many heavyweights in the world Tyson could have made a comeback against. They has to come back against Seferi. This guy's 5'11". So if you're in the room, please, if you're in the room, let me know. Wilder, are we watching this footage? No way does AJ beat that horse. He'll get rounds. Manuel from New Zealand. Shout out to Manuel. By the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We need to get our subscribers up. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification button. Please share the video. Please like the video. Shout me out. My name is Chris Peacock. Shout out to Chris Peacock. Seferi is just counter. This fight is disgusting. Calm down, Deirdre. If you don't like it, change the channel. I'm not here to kiss ass. It is a disgusting fight. Linear heavyweight champion of the world. How the hell do you move from fighting Klitschko to Seferi? How the hell can you tell me if the excuse of knocking off rust? This fight doesn't knock off rust, right? A 5'11" midget. 2. How do you move from fighting Seferi to fighting Shannon Briggs? It's disgusting. If you don't, you know, Ross, if you don't like it, son, you can leave the room. Hello, Pekka Decker. Great to have you in the room tonight. Two years out, that's how. Well, okay, if you can justify it, it's fine. If you can justify Seferi, then fine. But don't complain afterwards at the performance. Please don't complain. Yes, getting people out. Just getting the trolls out of the room tonight. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. So we're just waiting for Tyson Fury in the comeback trail. So a lot of these trolls are getting. I'm reporting them all to YouTube. So if they've got channels, they're going to get locked off. Their channels will get locked off. So I'm not worried. Shout out to Chris Peacock. And by the way, if you do get rude in the room, you get disgusting in the room, I will ensure that your channel gets shut down. So keep coming. Bang. And keep hitting the report button, that's all. Mike Tyson was fight. Are you comparing Seferi to Mike Tyson? And how many heavyweights are 5'11" today that are in the heavyweight division that actually own a version of the heavyweight championship of the world? They're over emotional in them. It's all right. They're cool. Don't worry about them because they're going to have to start new YouTube channels afterwards, which is fine. I've taken the channels. I've taken the trolls off. It's not a worry. Not a problem. We're just waiting now. Shout out to Nathan Gorman. His performance tonight was very impressive. So we're just waiting for Tyson. Shagayev was 5'11". Okay, Tyson making his walk to the ring now. Ricky Hatton there. Billy Joe Saunders. John Fury. They're all standing there. All of Tyson's brothers there. So we're just waiting for the return of Tyson Fury. Just seeing Gordon Ramsay there. And the referee's taking a photograph of Gordon Ramsay. I'm just looking for Asgar there. There's Asgar. I'm looking at Asgar now. Walking out of Tyson Fury. There's Gaza. Paul Gascoigne. Gaza in the room. Now they're making an introduction now to the two fighters. You won't see Peter Fury. Tyson Fury and Peter Fury have split. They've gone their separate ways. Tyson left Mick Hennessy and went to Frank Warren. And with it, John Fury. And here we go, Seferi. He wears on his top now, sponsored by Easy Motion Skin. Shaking his head, going, no, 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 no. I don't know why people are comparing Manuel Shah like he's some big hitter. Manuel Shah's not a puncher. When Tyson hits Seferi, it'll be a different matter altogether. So wait and see. Well, people don't listen, so we'll see. And you got to forget. People keep referring to this Manuel Shah fight. And when was Manuel Shah considered a world-class heavyweight? Remember, Manuel Shah was knocked out by Marius Breedis. I don't hear anybody talking about that. Shah was knocked out cold by Marius Breedis, a cruiserweight. Remember that. Just remember that. Yeah, Peter and Tyson are no longer together. And Seferi is in the ring now, ladies and gentlemen. Seferi is in the ring. Shah was a paper champion. Then if Shah was a paper champion, so was Tyson Fury a paper champion. And so was Povetkin a paper champion. Because remember, think it was Povetkin. Hay had the WBA title that he won a Valuev. And then when he lost it, I think he was vacated. Here comes the return of the Mack, Tyson Fury. Why is Fury ducking AJ? I don't know. You think Tyson's going to blow him out as soon as he lands? I think more or less. Depends what Tyson's going to try and do. He looks older than me. Ingram is 50. Is he 50? No. Yeah, I think Seferi is a punching bag. He's back. Here he is. The big comeback. And here comes Tyson Fury. Dressed in black trunks. I guess he's coming back to Return of the Mack. Obviously, we can't play the music for copyright reasons. Tyson won the unified title, did not win the undisputed title. Because to be undisputed, that means he would have to beat Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is back. And he's singing. And he's dancing. And he's enjoying himself. Tyson throwing a combination and he's dancing and he's enjoying the moment, and so he should. It's been a long time since the champ's been in the ring, dancing and bopping and all the rest of it. Camera, lights, action. Tyson Fury is on his way to the ring. Like I said, I expect the fight. I expect the ring walk and the announcement to last longer than the fight itself. Tyson steps over the ropes. Tyson Fury back in the ring. The Gypsy King is back in the ring, live on BT Sports and the Frank Warren Network. Okay, Tyson 6'8". Seferi now is 6'2". I don't know where they got that from. Tyson 19 stone 10 pounds. Seferi 15 stone. Tyson 85-inch reach. So there's a 10-inch reach advantage between Tyson and Seferi. Both are switch hitters. So Tyson 6'8" 3/4. I don't know where Seferi got 6'2". Don't know how he comes 6'2". The last time I looked, he was 5'11". So unless he's grown 3 inches, I don't know where he's grown the 3 inches from. What Seferi will have on his side, obviously, because he's a smaller guy, he will have mobility. Expect him to move faster than Tyson. He will have, hopefully, be able to get under Tyson. Tyson is vulnerable. He has been vulnerable in the past to the overhand right from shorter heavyweights, but I'm not sure. Seferi is probably going to need a step ladder to hit Tyson on the chin, to be honest. I don't know how you could put a show on against a guy who's 5'11" and he's almost a full foot taller, shorter than you. You'll see what I mean when these guys come close together. Then you'll see what I mean. Seferi looks about 6'2". No, he doesn't look like 6'2". We'll see. Well, we'll have to see how tall Tyson. We'll have to see how tall. Let's look how tall Ricky Hatton is, and then look how tall Seferi is. The referee is Phil Edwards. Feel sorry for poor Phil Edwards. Justin Fortune was a bona fide heavyweight against Lennox Lewis. He wasn't a cruiserweight. Justin Fortune was a heavyweight. $15 stone versus 20 stone. Oh, we should be leaving the building as soon as the curtain is raised. 90 seconds. Knockout in first round. That's what I'm expecting. I don't know how Seferi is 6'2" because he's not. I don't know how people can just sit down and justify this fight. I really can't. Tyson knocks him out in 2 rounds. What does it prove? Tyson's 20 stone. How long has he been training for? "23 fights, 21 by KO with 1 loss. Seferi! And now, former British, former Commonwealth, former European, former Unified, and Irish heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Put your 8 grand on a grand to win, Ingram. He lost 7 stone. That's hard to do. But as a professional fighter, it's hard to do. You ask him to put 7 stone on. This is about professional boxing. I don't get it. It's like asking a footballer to score a penalty and you saying it's a hard thing to do. That's what he's paid to do. Stop making excuses for the man. My stream is down, so I'm relying on you, bro. No worries. I'm glad Tyson's back, as many of you are. But he looks in just as bad shape as he did when he fought Joey Abel. But it's okay. It's his first fight back. He needs to be back fighting as soon as possible. On his trunks, Tyson's got Gypsy King written in front of him. I think Tyson just kissed Seferi. Now, I hope Tyson doesn't clown around in this fight, because the fights where Tyson's been knocked down in his career are fights where he's been clowning around. Shout out to... And here we go. This is round 1. Fury versus Seferi. And Fury comes to the center of the ring. Last time we saw Tyson fight was against Vladimir Klitschko, and he was in a lot better shape. As you can see, Tyson Fury is not in the greatest of shape. Seferi just circling around Tyson. Double jab from Tyson and a right hand to the body from Tyson Fury. Seferi tries a leaping left hook. Seferi tries him a left hook and a right hand, and then a right hand, and Tyson's back against the ropes and holds Seferi. Tyson smiling. Seferi tries to reach Tyson, hits Tyson with a right hand, and Tyson just holds him up and smiles at him. Tyson smiles at Seferi. At least Seferi's trying to give it a go, to be fair. Tyson's got his hands in the air and just clowning around a lot at the moment. Not quite sure. Tyson now flicks a left jab out for the first time. That connects on Seferi. Tyson calling Seferi in. Seferi keeping his form, standing in front of Tyson. Seferi does a Ali shuffle after Tyson does it. Don't ask me what they're doing. Tyson's double jab. Seferi ducks under Tyson's jab. Seferi tries to rush Tyson, hits him with a right hand over the top. Tyson just steps away from it. Tyson's mobility is nowhere the same way as it was when he fought Klitschko. That's straight away. Jab from Tyson Fury. Just following Seferi around the ring. And Tyson just... This is a real circus act, this is. Seferi tries a left hook and a right hand on Tyson! And Tyson just moves his head away from it. Seferi has no business landing on Tyson Fury. Tyson throws an uppercut and Seferi just pulls his head away from it and smiles. Good right hand from Tyson there on to Seferi. End of the round and Tyson touches his glove and they go back to the corner. End of the first round. It's terrible. This is terrible. If you boxing fans can justify it, it's a mockery. This is top of the bill. Tyson looks in terrible shape. This is a guy who's talking about becoming heavyweight champion of the world again and beating the likes of Wilder and Joshua. This also is the guy that told us he's going to emulate Muhammad Ali. Remember he said that? I'm not sure, you know. He looks in terrible shape, Tyson. I'm sorry. I can't kiss his Seferi at the beginning. This is round 2. It's a bit of a circus act so far. Fury just gets down to business and get this guy out of there. He does not want this guy going forth. Good right hand there from Seferi. Fury needs to stop messing around and get this job done. Fury trying to line him up with the jab. Seferi's there. I'm not going to say Seferi is the most talented fighter in the world. Not at all. Fury now trying to close the range down slightly in Seferi. Throws a left jab to Seferi. Throws a 1-2 Fury. Fury's a bit more business-like in round 2 now. The reflexes are not the same as they were against Vladimir Klitschko. Remember, Fury is a lot heavier than he was against Vladimir Klitschko. So, of course, you can't expect the same mobility. Fury turns from orthodox to southpaw. And they touch gloves. Good left jab, right hand there from Seferi. And Tyson smiles at him. What's Fury's footwork like? Nothing like what you saw against Klitschko. Absolutely nothing. And the referee's having a word with Tyson Fury now. Maybe about the clowning, I don't know. But it's not good. These are people are looking at this. And like I said to you before, this is an absolute joke. It's a disgrace to the sport of boxing. The world are watching the premier heavyweight in the world. Good combination from Tyson there. It all looks a bit slow and like a guy trying to remember lines from something he did once upon a time. Right hand, left hand combination from Seferi on the chin of Fury. It just doesn't look right. He should not be allowing Seferi to be jumping in with left hooks and right hands. Fury needs to be putting this guy back in his box very quickly. It's not good. Fury tries to throw the bowler punch, turns from orthodox to southpaw. Now nice tries to put a combination together. Seferi ties him up. Tyson punches Seferi around the back of the head. Seferi complains about it. Referee has a word about him. And Tyson is looking at the crowd. It looks like there's some fighting going on in the crowd. And Tyson is... Yeah, there's some rumbling going on in the crowd. Looks like a fight. Yeah, things are settled down now. Tyson looking at the crowd. He's smiling. Seferi tries and throws a left hook. Tyson needs to get his eye on the job. There's some commotion going on in the background. There's fighting going on in the crowd. Not good. Not good. I told you guys about this in the beginning. This is going into the round 3. How can boxing fans Seriously, this is not. This is the world are watching this. The return of this guy is a linear heavyweight champion of the world. This is the guy that beat the man. How do you How do you go from beating Vladimir Klitschko to this? People can't talk about the Klitschko fight no more. They're going to talk about this fight. It's not on. Now, Seferi's punches are not having impact. We hope they don't have an impact on Tyson Fury, because that's another thing. I said it before, boxing fans, and Seferi coming forward and Tyson tying him up. Seferi falls to one knee, but I think maybe that's because Tyson kind of pushed him over. I don't know what was going on there. A warm-up. Somebody justify this. Listen, Owen Robertson, get out of my room. How the hell can you say this is a warm-up? You call this a warm-up? Is this a warm-up? This is what you call professional boxing. Right hand from Fury. A warm-up to what, mate? What is this warm-up to? Joshua? Is this a warm-up to what? Shannon Briggs? Is this a warm-up to Tony Bellew? Is this a warm-up to right hand again from Seferi? And another one. Is this a warm-up to Deontay Wilder? Are you serious? How can you call this a warm-up? What do you mean chill out? I'm not chilling out, mate. Mate, get out of my room. Get out. Just get out of my room talking that crap. Get out. Leave. Don't care if you dislike the video. I'm not having people in my room telling me to chill out. This is garbage. I don't care who's fighting. I don't care. You know, if two guys are looking like clowns, which they are, they are. This is a disgrace to our sport. Absolute disgrace. This is round 3. And I don't understand. People say this is getting rounds. This is not getting no rounds off. Because who the hell is Tyson going to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world at 5'11"? Please, talk to me. Tyson tries and then pushes Seferi to the canvas again. Seferi gets up. All you guys need to calm down yourselves, man. Don't tell me to calm down. If you don't like it, get out the room. Tyson Fury's first comeback fight. Come back to what? What's he coming back to? Who's he going to beat fighting like that? Seferi's landed more shots on than Fury has, to be honest. Good right hand there from Fury. Your standards are so damn low. Good right hand again from Fury. Lands on Seferi. A right hand. Now left. And a right from Fury. And Seferi holds on. Fury's a big puncher. Don't get me wrong. He is a big puncher. He should lay Seferi out there, to be honest. This fight has gone on long enough. Fury's got to finish his fight now. If you like Tyson Fury, that you say you're like a Tyson Fury supporter, you want to see a man do his best, not his worst. And this is terrible from Fury. Uppercut from Fury. That was a good shot. End of the round. If you're a Fury supporter, you want to see the best from your man. You don't want to see the very worst. And this is the very worst of Fury. Right? Please shout me out, Eric, Ted. The whole squad are watching. Love your stream. Thank you. How can people... I don't know how you people are saying chill out. So you're basically saying this is acceptable from Fury. It's not acceptable. Not if this is a guy that says he's trying to emulate Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali came back and fought the 4th best heavyweight in the world in his first fight back. The 4th best. Then he fought the 3rd, then the 2nd. Then he fought for the heavyweight championship of the world. This is the same Tyson Fury that said that. This is the return of the Mack. I'm talking about in that context. This is round number 4. I hope Fury puts an end to this circus act. It's disgusting. Fury has to get this guy out of there now. Enough is enough. Double jab, right hand to the body. Seferi holds Fury up. I don't think this is going to go much longer. I don't think, anyway. Because Fury's heavy-handed. He should get Seferi out of there. Right hand from Fury. That's a good right hand from Fury. A right hand back from Seferi, though. Tyson actually bowing down, actually he's got his head down the same height as Seferi. So a 6'9" man is coming right down to a guy who's 5'10", 5'11". It's about Tyson Fury, I'm sorry. Nice uppercut there from Fury. He's not in great physical shape. Seferi's there still. You just got to ask yourself the question, against better heavyweights, I mean, or maybe Tyson went underestimate. Good right hand round the corner from Fury. Fury now using the right hand and left hook on the right hand. Now Fury's starting to close the range down on Seferi. Seferi fights back. All right hand from Seferi. And Seferi hits Fury back there. Some clubbing right hands over the top. Seferi's landing on Fury. And you got to think to yourself, this is a guy who's like 5 stone lighter. Not a very good fighter, to be honest. Imagine this was a better fighter. 1-2 from Fury. Tyson's starting to move through the gears ever so. Right hand again. His right hands are going over the top of Seferi at the moment. 1-2 from Tyson again. He's starting to land the bigger punches now, but Seferi's taking them, to be fair. Tyson throws the bowler on, then the right hand. Then left hook and another left hook. It's like cat and mouse with Fury and Seferi. Tyson smiling. Uppercut, Seferi on the inside. This is not entertaining. When you do it against a decent heavyweight, I'd say, yeah, okay, it's entertaining. This is not entertaining. This is not good. Seferi holds the ropes and then throws a left jab. Throws an uppercut on the inside and tries to push Seferi off. Seferi's still going against the ropes. Seferi gets hit with an uppercut and still coming forward. Tyson hits him with a straight right hand. Misses with a left hook. Seferi right hand gets caught. Fury throws a bolo shot. Seferi's still there looking Fury in the eye. End of the round, and Seferi goes back to the corner. Do you know why I'm so upset? Because this guy won the heavyweight championship of the world. If you've been watching the history of boxing and heavyweights, this is a shocker. This is the best. This is the premier, the best heavyweight in the world, who's coming out of shape against a guy who's 5'11". And it looks like Seferi is going to retire in the corner. And that's it. The fight is over. Seferi retires in the corner after 4 rounds. It's all over. It's over. Are you all happy with that? Did that satisfy you all? Did that make you feel good? Did it satisfy you that you got your fight, that you got your warm up, that you got the warm up that's going to prepare him for the heavyweight championship of the world? Because like the heavyweight, all the fighters in the heavyweight division are 5'11". Of course they are. He looked fine to me. Seferi didn't look like he was hurt. There's Asgar there, Hatton, Ben Davidson. I mean, I don't know what. I don't know what that achieved. I don't know. People seem to be happy with this, but I wouldn't like to see. I wouldn't like to see Fury at the end of one of those David Price right hands boxing like that. Not great. There you go. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. I'm sorry, but I can't justify what I've just seen tonight. I really can't. Can't justify any way, shape, or form of it. Well, whatever he fights now has got to step up, but it's not good enough. Good to see Tyson back in the ring, of course, but I don't know how people can justify it. If you think I'm bad, wait until all these other YouTube channels come out and start saying what they've got to say. You think I'm bad, and I actually like Fury. I remember I interviewed Tyson Fury back in 2011, and only till recently we had the highest amount of views for any Tyson Fury interview. You know, so I got a lot of love for Tyson Fury, but I expect more. I expect more of Tyson Fury. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. It's an insult to fans. It's an insult to people in boxing. Just an absolute insult. Sorry. Yeah, Tyson Fury is back. That's what you wanted to see. If you're all happy about that. Yeah, for more in the background, pissed. I don't know what that fight proves, to be honest. Fury will knock out Joshua on that performance. He's going to knock out Joshua. No, he wasn't hurt at all. Come on, man. He wasn't hurt. There's no hate here. It's just honesty. Glad to see Tyson back, but not like that. I'm sorry. Not what you've got to understand is I'm taking it. You've got to understand Tyson set himself a very high bar. He said he's going to emulate Muhammad Ali. Now I'm not the greatest Ali fan. I'm a fan of what Ali did more outside the ring than what he actually did inside the ring. Great fighter, Muhammad Ali. Potentially the greatest fighter of all time. But my point is this. When you say you're going to emulate Muhammad Ali, and Ali in his first fight came back and fought a world-ranked opponent in the top 4, and then you come back and you fight against a guy who's not even in the top 20 or the top 30. It's a disgrace. That's why I'm salty. Because if he didn't mention the Muhammad Ali thing, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But the fact he mentioned Muhammad Ali, the Mack is back, I'm going to beat this person, I'm going to beat that one, and then you go and fight Seferi. That doesn't show me that you're very serious about. It doesn't show me that he's taking the sport as seriously as he should do. And all these weeks of him training, all these months of him training, he comes in almost 20 stone. Sorry, he looked out of shape for me. So Ferry looked at Frank and said, "Is that enough?" Frank nodded, so he quit. Wow. Love you too, Susie. Love you too, baby. Send me your number. You watching the Hall Crawford fight? I definitely will be. Good evening, Stella. All numbers are welcome. All serious note. Good to see Tyson Fury back. The positives, he's back. He's got back. He's in the ring. But I mean, how do you assess that performance? You can't assess it against anything because you're gonna say, well, okay, he's not gonna fight anybody else's. I hope he doesn't fight anyone else's 5'11". It's a cruiserweight. Fury's the new Ali. Come on, man, behave yourself. Listen, take your political crap out of my room. Don't even start talking that to me. Get out my room talking political crap about I'm not liking somebody because they're colour skin. You fool, get out of my room. You don't know nothing about me. Get out of my room talking that crap. It's because you've got political issues, not me. Idiot. Right. So, well done, Tyson Fury. Congratulations on your comeback. You finally made it. You need to be out in the ring as soon as possible. Like, Fury needs to be back in the next month. He needs to be back in a month or so. He really does, against better opposition. But we'll see. I don't know. Dear me. Dear me. I'll have to have a word with Asgar afterwards. He'll tell us what's going on with Team Fury. So, I don't know what to say, to be honest with you, boxing fans. I mean, well, it's nice to see you back, but I mean, I seriously, you can't actually, like, with this fight, how can you turn and say, Joshua Wild, I'm coming for you? I wouldn't be saying stuff like that. Putting what on? There was no commentary, just his views. This is terrible, man. I'm sorry. Great watching you, though, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Now, now that has done, when we get in Joshua versus Wilder, why can't they make fights happen damn quicker? LOL. It looks to me that Joshua will be fighting Povetkin next. And Wilder will go on and fight his mandatory, which probably is going to be Dominic Brazil. So the top 10, world top 10, Joshua Wilder, Povetkin, Parker, Ortiz, White, Joe Miller, Brazil, Takam, Bellew. And Tyson's nowhere to be seen. Don't want to say, I'm sorry. I just, when I know a man can do so much better. When a guy can do so much better and you know a guy's got so much more potential and he just comes and wastes it like this, it's not good, man. It's not good. Good shout, Trance. It's just his name will make him and Frank a few million before he retires it. And at 29, that's young. I give him 31 tops and he's made for life. He's made for life now. I have BT Sports, but I chose to listen here instead. Great show. Thank you very much, Dan. He needs to go back to his Uncle Peter. I totally agree with you there. Hopefully Tyson has people around who will give him honest feedback about his comeback. I don't think so. Fury versus Bitkin, I would not want to see that fight. Who's your money on as world champion by the end of the year? Not Fury. Not fighting like that, he won't. Sorry. Hit Seferi some good shots, and Seferi took it, to be fair. He shouldn't be calling out any heavyweights in the top 20, and certainly not the true champs, until he's beaten someone of half decent quality. Yeah, Peter Fury is the man. The Ben guy was chatting beer crap in his corner. Fury, but I wouldn't want to see Fury versus Briggs. I wouldn't want to see Briggs fighting Fury like that. I'm sorry. I really wouldn't. That's a dangerous fight. Waste of talent to fat love handles will struggle from now on. Talks trash and past fights. One swallow does not make a summer. I agree. Not on this performance, he won't. No, sorry. I don't think I'm going to waste any more time talking about this fight. The future, well, we'll have to talk about what the future holds for Tyson Fury afterwards. But tonight, the Mack, I can't even say the Mack has returned. Fury has returned. Glad to see him back in the ring. Wasn't in greatest shape, but hopefully he'll get into better shape. My concerns, his trainer, is Fury training himself or is his trainer training him? Is Fury in control of camp or is Ben Davis in control of him? And what he got away with tonight, if he gets into, could you imagine Fury being in that shape against a better class operator? Those are my concerns. I've subscribed to your channel because you're the best commentator in the world. Thank you so much, Unique Games. Fury doesn't listen to anyone, and that's the problem. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, because tonight we're back with some real serious boxing. Terence Crawford against Jeff Horn for the Championship of the World. We'll be commentating live on that fight. Speak to one of your mates in Fury camp. Doing exclusive England, please. I will do Mack the Knife. Fury's training of Davis is a motivation at best. So I think you commentated well. I agree with everything you said. Do you think Tyson Fury was a fake? No, I don't think it was a fake. I think Peter Fury put certain regulations and rules on him. And Tyson couldn't be dealing with it anymore. So yeah, and you keep it real. Going to get 2 or 3 more training. But listen, you guys keep saying in training camps, he was in one training camp already and he was 20 stone. The question is, will he ever get back down to that Klitschko weight? I think I heard him whisper saying he never will get back to that Klitschko weight again. And if he'll never get back to that Klitschko weight again, then he'll never, remember, you can't talk about Vladimir Klitschko no more. The Klitschko fight is done. This is the fight you've got to be talking about from now on. This is the barometer. His fight against Seferi. That Tyson Fury today, do you think he beats Wilder or Joshua? That's the fighter you got to talk about. Big Tyson Fury fan out there, but there's no need to get ring rust out of this system. He's still got the moves. He's completely outclassed Seferi. Belly would stand a great chance of beating him on that pathetic performance. There you go. What do you think of Mario Santa Cruz 2? Great fight. Perhaps he can fight the little fella that called him out of the press conference. I don't know what was just watched there. That was the strangest boxing match ever. Easy work. On to the next one. Go Fury. I think the Klitschko weight was around 17 stone. Fury needs to lose a bit of that belly fat. Material things. He needs to enjoy life. Look at the sky at 4 a.m. for God's sake and run with it. He is God. He is a gift. Wasted talent. I agree. I've subscribed, BWTM. Look forward to next fight. Thank you very much. hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. We love you for that. Check out our exclusive interview with Isaac Dogber, the new WBO champion of the world, and his great fight against Jesse Magdalena. We were the first in the UK to get that interview. You got to check that out. Tyson Fury would destroy Bellew. He's too big for Bellew, and Bellew's no bigger than Seferi. Oh, come on, Bellew's 6'3". Fury just a class of boxer. Remember, first fight in 3 years. Don't know what you were expecting. RTY was expecting Tyler Allen. When you talk this stuff, I'll put it in perspective. Tyson Fury said he's emulating Muhammad Ali. Go and check your history books. Go and check the first 4 fighters Ali had in his comeback, and then look at what Tyson Fury's done in his first fight back. That's what I'm talking to you about. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm talking about. Next video tonight will be Terence Crawford against Jeff Horn. Was Infinity Gym a few days ago. AJ's in tremendous shape and he isn't fighting until September 2018. Tyson needs to take some notes. People need to get a grip. 1,000 days out of the ring fighting a midget. He knew there was no risk. Why have I not seen this channel before? You're doing a top job. Definitely subscribe. We'll tell a few mates also. Thank you, Patrick O'Connor. Mack is back. Thanks for the video, mate. Can we still going for Tyson? Right. Before I bore you guys anymore and girls, I'm out. Ladies, send the numbers through. Guys, keep your numbers. And on a serious note, we'll be seeing you tonight for Jeff Horn against Terence Crawford. See you then. Don't forget the subscribe button and also the notification button. We are out of here. Thanks for watching.